Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, a little girl lived in a cottage with her mother near the edge of a big, dark wood. She had a lovely, bright red cape with a hood, and the little girl wore it so often, everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, news reached the cottage that the Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother was ill. So her mother gave her a basket full of delicious cakes to take to her granny. Now listen carefully, said Little Red Riding Hood's mother. Remember to stay on the path that goes through the woods. You must not stop to pick flowers, and do not talk to any strangers on the way. The woods were deep and dark in the middle of the day, but Little Red Riding Hood wasn't scared, even though she could see the beautiful flowers that grew along the side of the path. She obeyed her mother and did not stop to pick any of them. What Little Red Riding Hood did not know was that deep in the shadowy trees, a wolf was watching her. The wolf slunk out of the trees, swishing its bushy tail. "Who are you, and where are you going, little girl?" he said. Little Red Riding Hood had never seen a wolf before, so she wasn't scared. She forgot what her mother had told her about talking to strangers. "My name is Little Red Riding Hood," she said. "I'm off to visit my grandmother who lives on the other side of the wood." "Really? How very interesting," said the wolf. "You should pick your grandmother some pretty flowers." "But my mother told me to stay on the path," said Little Red Riding Hood. "It's very rude to go visiting someone without any flowers," said the wolf. "Anyway, I must be going now. Goodbye." With that, the wolf slunk off back into the forest as if he had never been there at all. How strange, thought Little Red Riding Hood. She continued on her way, but she couldn't help think about what the wolf had said. Maybe Granny would like some flowers, she thought. Further along the path, Little Red Riding Hood noticed some particularly pretty blooms. She couldn't resist any longer and left the path to pick some to give to her grandmother. There are so many beautiful flowers to choose from. Little Red Riding Hood didn't realize how much time it was taking her. made Little Red Riding Hood jump. She turned to see a woodcutter who was carrying an axe. "It's getting late," said the woodcutter. "You should be on your way." In the wood, Little Red Riding Hood told the woodcutter all about her journey. "Best be on your way, then," he said kindly. "Your grandmother will be waiting for you." Meanwhile, the wolf had run all the way to the Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother's house. He knocked on the door and spoke in a high, girlish voice. "Hello, Granny, Little Red Riding Hood. Can I come in?" Grandmother got out of bed, hobbled to the door, and unlocked it. The nasty wolf grabbed hold of poor Granny, tied a handkerchief around her mouth, and pushed her into a cupboard. Then the cunning wolf put on some of Granny's clothes and got into bed. A while later, Little Red Riding Hood finally reached her grandmother's house. She knocked on the door. "Hello, Granny. It's Little Red Riding Hood. Can I come in?" "Yes, of course, my child," said the wolf in his best grandmother's voice. Little Red Riding Hood came in and went over to the bed. "You must excuse my voice," said the wolf, with the sheet drawn right up to his chin. "I've been so ill. It's made my voice quite hoarse. Come over here and sit on my bed, my dear." Little Red Riding Hood sat on the bed and looked at the wolf. "Oh, Granny, what big ears you have," she said. "All the better to hear you with," said the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood leaned in a little bit closer. "Oh, Granny, what big eyes you have. All the better to see with," said the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood began to feel there was something wrong. She looked at the wolf's paws holding the sheet. "Oh, Granny, what big hands you have. All the better to hug you with," said the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood leaned in close still to get a better look. "Oh, Granny, what big teeth you have. All the better to eat you with," cried the wolf as he sprung out of the bed. But Little Red Riding Hood was a lot faster than her poor grandmother and jumped out of the way just in time. The wolf chased her around at the bed. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. Little Red Riding Hood ran over and flung the door open. Outside stood the woodcutter. The woodcutter had Red Riding Hood let her poor old granny out of the cupboard. She made a drink, and Granny and the woodcutter had some. Little Red Riding Hood ate some of the delicious cakes from the basket. After that, Little Red Riding Hood promised never to stray from the path